Day 16 of 45-day commitment to posting a video on 3 different platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Topic for today is trying. What are you trying to do? And why don't you just do it? Or not do it, but make a commitment either way. Trying is a half-assed commitment to making something happen. If your boss asked you, hey, I need you to get this whatever, enter whatever project, report, work done by the end of the day. You're like, well, I'll try. So saying you're trying just gives you an out to getting results, an accomplishment. It's similar to, I'll think about it. It really is a low-level commitment to, if you know you can do it, then say, I'll do it. If you know you can't do it, say, it's not going to happen. But trying gives a false sense of action to the listener. Because they think, well, he's going to try. But I imagine if it's your boss and you've been working there for a while, your boss knows when you say, I'm going to try, they know your batting average. So it may be 100% when you say you try, it may be 90%, it may be 50%, maybe 25%. But whatever it is, I'm sure your boss, if they have any awareness of what goes on and who you are as an employee, they know your batting average. But trying is a way of, somebody asks you to do something. You say, well, I'm going to try to do it. Then you don't get it done. That's your out. You know, I told you I was going to try. I didn't say I was going to do it. I said I was going to try to do it. But I think as a culture, speaking just in America, I'm not familiar with really what's going on in the other cultures, what their habits are, their traditions, what they do. Soon, I'll get to know other cultures. But it seems like we're non-committed. I heard a commercial that interrupted a Les Brown video I was listening to today, because I'm going to see Les Brown in 2 weeks. So I'm trying to get a little more familiarity. I know who the guy is. Just trying to understand his speaking and how he engages people. And he's obviously a playful guy on the mic. But there was a commercial that came on, and if I understood it right, you can, I guess, pay a loan on a car until you don't want the car anymore. And then you just give the car back to them, which is similar to the ride shares. You don't have to commit. There's timeshares. You don't have to commit. There is the space shares, which it's good for, it keeps the expenses low. So I see how there's a benefit to it. But I think that kind of goes in tune with relationships, how relationships are just kind of disposable. And not that I'm 80 years old and I can say how it was in the 50s and the 60s and the good old times when Leave It to Beaver was on TV and MASH, and I don't know how that time was. But I do know that it seems like as an American culture, we've lost, or slowly evolving into, a less committed group of people. Like we're only committed to pleasurable results, not so much committed to, well, I said that backwards. We're committed to pleasurable actions, not committed to pleasurable results. We're committed to only enjoying things. If it's not enjoyable, it doesn't matter where it could take us. We just want to make sure that the whole road trip is fun and enjoyable, which makes sense if you're going with a bunch of friends or family and you're driving cross country from LA to New York or wherever, or you're driving I-10 from Jacksonville to LA. But if you want to be successful, you can bet your bottom dollar that there's going to be some times, some trying times. You're going to question your self-worth, probably going to get emotional, probably just want to give up, and then you'll hit a streak. It's almost like golf, I would say. By no means am I much of a golfer, but I know golf can be extremely frustrating, but then you get that one hit and it's like, yeah, I guess I can kind of tolerate a few more mistakes because who knows when this next great hit's going to come in. I've had some miraculous hits that I probably could never do twice. But I would relate it's kind of like that. Relatively like that. Like success is like golf. The more you do it, the better you get. The more consistent your swing gets. The more accurate your swing gets. And the lower your score gets. And score being your failures and mistakes. Your accuracy. Like what I understand about online trading, stock trading, is that those who make the most money are the ones with the lower success rate. But when they win so massively that it offsets the losses. And in the stock market, the idea is to minimize the losses and let the wins just totally go. This isn't about stocks, because that's about all I know. But, yeah, so what are you trying? What about your health? What about your health have you been trying to do? Have you been trying to go to the gym? Have you been trying to eat healthy? Have you been trying to eat on a schedule that just doesn't seem to? Or are you trying not to drink alcohol? Or trying not to smoke anymore? Or trying not to sit on the couch so much? And what about relationships? Are you trying to rebuild broken relationships? Are you trying to improve subpar relationships with maybe your spouse or your kids or your parents or siblings or loved ones, coworkers, bosses, anyone in your life? Who are you trying to repair a relationship with? Either do it or don't do it, but don't be in that gray area of if it's comfortable, if it's easy, then I'll do it. And then with your work, are you trying to get promoted? Are you trying to make more money? Are you trying to be a leader inside of your company? As a business owner, are you trying to grow your business? Are you trying to market? Are you trying to get more clients? What are you trying to do? And what is stopping you from just doing it? Or don't do it, but make a decision. That gray area in life, when we're unclear, we don't know where to go. We get paralyzed. And when we get paralyzed, we don't take action. When we don't take action, nothing happens. And we start stepping backwards in life. We start going away from our dreams, from our destinations, from what we want in life. The world's always evolving. And it's growing, expanding, And if you aren't part of the expansion, you're going to be left behind. You have to expand with it. Ride the wave of expansion. And the further you get, or closer you get to your success, you may hit the express lane, you may hit a total rut. I've heard a lot of people hit a wall right before they get that breakthrough that takes their career to a whole different level, or relationships. So the question is, what are you trying to do? Why won't you commit to it, or not commit to it, but make a decision? Is it yes or is it no? Remove the maybes. Because the maybes are, I'm thinking about it, I'm going to try to do it. I'll do it if it's a pleasurable act. Do something that's not pleasurable. I mean, by no means do you want to risk your health, wellness, or your loved ones, or your finances, but do something that's uncomfortable. Feel alive. If you jump out of an airplane, I promise you, if you jump out of an airplane, you're going to change your life. You may have to change your pants when you're done too, but that doesn't matter. That's all part of transformation. So again, what are you trying to do and why? What would it look like if you did what you've been withholding? What would your dreams look like? Who would you become? And what would be your next step after that? You always have to be pushing your boundaries. But only push your boundaries if it's going to be it's going to take you further in life. You don't want to do something that's risky and it's just risky for no reason. But if it's risky and it's going to forward your life, step up to the plate, take a swing. You may get a foul tip. You may hit a home run. You may hit a grand slam. You may win the World Series with one swing. Or you may strike out in the ninth inning. But if you're never at the bat, you're never going to win the World Series. You're never going to win a championship if you don't get off the bench. Get off the bench in life. Get on the court. Get on the field. Get in the arena. Get out there. Quit watching from the stands what other people are doing and admiring what they're doing and thinking that they're any more great than you. They're no more great than you. They've just taken more action. That's all. You can learn anything you want to learn. Just go on YouTube. YouTube, I've found anything you could possibly want to know. Just YouTube it. Go on YouTube, type it in. You probably have 10,000 videos with 10 different thousand perspectives. Watch 10 videos. Find the common lessons in it. Do that. If it didn't work, find 10 more. Or create your own videos. Create videos so you can go back and look. Instead of journaling, just create videos and record those. So again, stop trying, start doing. And do it. If you fail, do it more. If you fail, keep doing it. Keep correcting and correcting. And eventually, you're going to get it right. If it's something you really are committed to getting the results for, you'll find out what your level of commitment is when you start finding resistance and failures and mistakes. And if you're really committed, you just keep your eyes on the prize type of thing. All right? See you.